Hello guys, welcome back to Matter of the Art with Ola Ope. We've known for a while, and actually, what was again? That, see, some people are coming from that. That's my slogan, but that's not my slogan. That's a fact.
It's a reality.
It's reality. Ope knows. So today, okay, before we even start anything at all, Ope, how you been?
I'm
I
fine.
hear say you don't get there for now. So how they go?
And we're still working on
You're
it.
still working on it. You are getting God.
No, we're trying to.
Anyways, I've been fine. Single life is troubling me. So I'm just saying, nobody has come out it. I will tell you the update.
Yeah.
So today, the reason why I first asked, okay, how are you? I heard you date now, and the reason why I gave you guys update about myself is because it's related to this topic that we are doing today. You know, this thing I feel personally, this topic where they bring that we are bringing today, it's affecting me in a way,
Hmm.
and it's affecting Okwe in a way. Because now we
Speak for
don't know
yourself.
the difference between standard and expectation. It seems that we've crossed that boundary. We don't know the boundary of like how this is standard, this is what it should be. This is this is what you are expecting, high expectation for that person. So now today our topic is more than the topic or not.
Modern standard ruining relationship. I come up pick up.
Yeah,
Abi?
okay.
Modern standard ruining.
So our topic today is is the modern standard winning relationship.
Hmm.
Modern standard winning relationship. Because me, I personally I feel like in a way is winning it. But let me sit back and allow Oko to talk before I talk my own. Okay. I pass it the mic.
Me naturally, I feel that standard is not the problem to what relationship is resulting to these days. I think the question we should ask is what are the standard? Sure, you understand? Because I believe that every relationship need to be based on a certain value, and these values are from standard. For example, if the standard we are talking about are healthy standard like honesty,
Mm,
like faithfulness, like emotional maturity,
mm,
like good communication, like shared value, you
mm,
understand?
mm,
If these are the standard that you are expecting
mm.
and you are giving out,
Yeah,
it is not a bad thing,
yeah,
because of course these are the ingredients that will make it okay. For example, now we'll call it soup,
mm,
but everything that goes into that soup is not mentioned.
mm,
But we say this soup is sweet,
mm,
but a lot of ingredients has been added together, the timing and everything that makes it up a soup.
mm,
So I feel that these standards
mm.
are the ingredients inside the soup of relationship. You understand?
Yeah.
But of course, we have some that
Unrealistic.
are unbearable,
Yes.
because naturally, I feel that healthy standard will build the value of a relationship,
Yeah.
but the standard that are not healthy will build the ego of somebody in that relationship. You understand?
Yeah.
For example, now, like you expecting your partner to be flawless,
Mm,
no mistake.
mm,
It should be flawless.
mm,
It should be physically perfect.
mm,
You understand?
mm.
Like for example, I'm sorry to mention this. There are some guys that they will say that the breast of this thing must not come down in marriage. And I tell people that if God wants the breast to remain up for life, He will have put bone there in the first
Yeah.
place. You, I don't. I'm just
That one
saying.
today, yeah.
I'm
I
just
get
saying.
what you're trying
You
to say.
understand?
Yeah.
Like you see them come to it has to have one high level of income. It must be six figures and something. And most of the time, people that are mentioning it must be six figures.
Mm,
They have not seen six figures before.
mm,
They have not touched six figures before. They have not even done anything in their life that attracts six figures. And the question I used to ask them is, even when you see this six figures, do you have a mentality to handle these six figures?
yeah.
Can you survive in this six figure environment that you are requesting for?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So you know that when the unhealthy standard are coming,
Mm,
they are building somebody's ego in the relationship.
yeah.
But when the healthy standard are there,
Yeah.
they are building values. And these are the things, standard should be what should make the relationship healthy. You understand?
Yeah.
But like we said, it's a modern day standard.
Yeah.
If any of this modern day standard
Yeah.
does not fall into the healthy category,
Yeah.
then it's ruining the relationship.
Yeah.
But if it falls in the healthy category that we say, which is honesty, kindness, faithfulness, shared value, good communication, emotional maturity, then they are fine by me.
To me personally, I feel like I feel like standards are values, our values, our boundaries, are non-negotiable. As you said earlier, when you talk about honesty,
Yeah,
growth,
yeah,
emotional maturity,
yes. Good communication,
communication, all of them.
faithfulness.
That should be the normal standard. That should be non-negotiable. Like things that they're not. So, but now we don't know the difference between standard and expectation again. You know, and now I feel like personally, I don't want, I'm not trying to attack anybody here, but because personally, when I even saw this topic, I sat down, I sat back, and I realized that I may have misplaced my standard with my my preference. So now it just brings you back to, let me ask you this question. I don't want us to stay long on this question. What is the difference between standard and preference? Or what is standard and preference?
Okay, I feel like preference sometimes, it could be egoistic.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah.
I feel that preference may be egoistic.
Mm.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
But I feel the healthy standard
Yeah.
is based on value,
Yeah.
and value is normally shared.
Yeah.
Value is not egoistic.
Yeah.
To me,
Yeah.
that's what I feel.
Yeah.
I stand to be corrected.
Yeah.
But I feel that the preference you say,
Yeah.
it could be egoistic. It could be based on what you want to be, what you want to be feeling,
Yeah.
and you will not carry the other person along.
Yeah.
Like for example, when they are talking about narcissists, for example, now,
Yeah.
go and notice they are kind of people that narcissists can feed on.
Mm.
There is a defect in your morality or in your attitude that will make a narcissist to be able to dwell with you.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because there's something in you that makes that environment of what they are doing build
Yeah.
on you. Sure, you understand?
Yeah.
So I feel that preference can be egoistic, but I feel like the good standard,
Yeah.
the good standard is based on value shared.
Yeah.
You understand? To each other.
Yeah, to me, I just feel like standard, as I said earlier, are the cast, your character, integrity, values, the way you are being brought up, the way you are trained, you know, kindness, faithfulness. But I feel like preference is like, oh, that guy, I want him to be 6'5", you know. You should be 6'5" now.
Mm.
Fashion sense, oh, shake me.
Because you want people around
This
to
is how you
know
should
that.
dress.
Mm.
Social status. If you not have like 50 followers on Instagram, I'm not going out
So
with
that
you
my
because
friends will know that I'm with
and
somebody.
sometimes they won't even say, income. How much are you making? How much are you making in month? They say 150,000, 150,000.
You
This is my
can't
fault.
you, you can't
I
you
can't do this
can't
all
take care
that.
of me.
I can't do this all that.
Mm.
But I don't want us to deal on that because all of us we know say we know me personally before I even talk about anything or before I even point out to someone else, I will point out to myself because this all these things are I feel like I'm talking to myself now. I don't know if you are talking to yourself, but I know you are very good person, so,
Oh,
but
it's
I
good
feel like
person.
I'm talking to myself.
God
But
is good.
I just want us to talk about how social media has changed expectation in relationship because I feel like maybe our last topic as we not dwell on this topic too much because I
Okay.
feel like we should talk about this in our last topic.
Yes.
But I just want us to highlight how social media has changed the expectation of relationship. Like now, if you are going to relationship now, we know what to expect. Like, oh, okay, like, every morning you should buy me flower. Anniversary, buy me car. You know, social media has changed relationship and has put relationship on the pedestal that, oh, this is how it should be. Also, how
In my honest opinion, I feel like before any individual should be exposed to social media,
mm,
I think it's better for us to make sure that such individual
mm,
have their self identity intact.
mm.
I get what I'm saying. I feel like for anybody,
Go on. Wetin go think you go tell you how go fit go follow am.
àbúrò ti tàn àbúrò tàn
Mo tán
látàrí
tán yàtọ̀ látàtà mo tán yàtọ̀.
ṣé epo lò ṣá.
Mo tán báwo rẹ̀ mo fún mi fọ́ gbà.
Okay.
Ìgbéra.
Okay, in my honest opinion, I feel like before social media is supposed to be make in a way that before, it's like when you want to do something online, they will say that rated 18. Are you understand? Like it should be built in a way that you have to understand your self identity. Like you need to understand who you are first before you will be able to access it. Because I feel that social media is going to give you various of options.
Yes.
And the fearful thing about the algorithm of social media is it's all about trend, not all about the content that is maybe valuable or not valuable. As long as there can be consistency in one thing, whether it's stupid, whether it makes sense or not make sense, it will bring it to you. I get what I'm saying. Now, I feel that human nature naturally loves what does not tax their brain. Study the trend scene. There are things that you can easily jump into, you can easily accept, but that will ruin you in a strong way later. Shey you understand? So, and I tell people, I say, what is the truth? When truth eats you, you don't first smile. It's going to get you thinking. You are going to like sit down and be like, oh, my damn, fuck. There are sometimes that your mind will want to repel with it first. Then you have to sit down and be like, okay, let me tell myself the truth. So social media gives people that ability to lie to themselves. You live in an illusion. You are in a place that is 6 hours, 12 hours far away from what you are seeing. The economy of that place is not same as your economy. It's not the same government. It's not the same family. It's not the same setting. But it will make you feel that this is possible. This is how it should be. Understand that even every area, every territory has a governing system, has a government policy. But just believe that no,
Every constitution
are different. But social media will just bring everything to your doorstep. Do you understand? And anybody that does not, even if you are strong and you have self-identity, if you are not careful, too much, the Bible says the eyes is the gateway to the soul. When you consume, what you listen to over time, tend to shape your life and shape who you are as a person.
I just want to, what we call nowadays is when they want to propose, the guy wants to propose, you have to buy. I see that video. So now I'm even scared. Okay, so if I want to go, if I don't get money to buy car now, so I don't go. I don't go to. So it's just funny.
Sincerely, I'm not against proposal.
No, I'm not against
I'm not
proposing.
against it, but
I'm like to propose now. I have to buy a car before I
I'm not
propose to you.
interested in that
I have to buy.
the modern day way of you have to go and lead down and do this.
I have to buy a car now.
Those that are doing it,
I
no
have to buy.
problem. I'll buy a car.
I have to buy a house before you could accept my proposal.
If I want to give you, I will give my wife.
I want.
I don't need to.
Okay. I won't lie to you. I have like fear of settling down. You know. So brings me to our next conversation. Like fear of settling. I won't lie to you. I've seen many things maybe online. And that's why we talk about social media. Maybe social media is contributing negatively to our to us. Because personally, I've seen more than enough on social media. I think I don't want to go back to settle with someone because I was watching one video there. I think that was yesterday or the first day when you go to the show with your husband and they ask you uncomfortable question, but she didn't know that they will ask her uncomfortable question about marriage, and they asked about so she sat on the seat. I know if you answer correctly, your money will increase. The light detector there. So they asked her, "Are you socially attracted to your husband?" She said, "Yes, that's true." "Are you socially attracted to your husband's friend?" She said, "Yes, that's true."
Hmm.
"Are you socially attracted to your husband's best friend?" She said, "Yes, that's true." He said, "Have you had any sexual intercourse with your friend, with your
Husband friend.
husband friend?" She said, "Yes." He said, "Have you had any sexual intercourse with your husband friend in your matrimonial bed?" She said, "Yes." So okay, so why? I was watching that. I was furious. I was furious. Like why? I would like see. I've been in a relationship whereby I've been cheated on. I've been in a relationship whereby I've been two-faced. So they are talking to two people at the same time. So why that I want to settle down with someone that I will go through that all those feelings.
I feel like on matters like this, I will not. If it was in the past, I will be angry with the girl. But now I will never be angry with any girl that is wrong. If I have to have anger, it will be on the guy that chose her. You understand? All this thing boils down to how well you understand these values that we are talking about. There must be something you've seen in a woman. If it has to get to a point that you are now complaining about the person you choose, the fault is from you. You understand?
Yeah.
It has to take you so long for you to realize that this is not the kind of person you should be with.
No, I don't.
Because I feel that these values are things that we should notice. Like for example, now I tell people, a girl, what communicates love to me is respect.
Okay.
As a man,
Okay.
you can't tell me you disrespect me and love me.
Okay.
Don't come and be telling me I love you.
Okay.
No. I think it should be okay, in 100% guy, I think 80 or 70% will tell you that it's respect that communicates love to a guy.
Okay.
What's the so you understand? Now I announce and we are now in a relationship. It was not later I'm now complaining that you did not respect me. Then what attracted me to you
In the first
in the
place.
first place?
Do you know why I like you? It's because you answer a question like a politician.
Okay,
But I don't want to get on it. Don't worry. You're a politician.
okay.
So I want to ask you this because this leads to progress to my next conversation.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you this. Do you think all these standards are are like a shield for me?
Okay.
Meaning like I don't want to be hurt again. I don't want to be committed again. I don't want to be vulnerable because I will say okay, because I'm looking for someone that is very responsible, someone that but I know like this person is responsible, but I'm lying to myself.
Okay.
Do you
Well,
think it's becoming a shield for me?
from the aspect of I don't want to be hurt again.
Yes.
I don't see anything bad
Mm.
in realizing that you have made some mistake that gives people the access to hurt you,
Okay.
and now you avoid it
Okay.
so that you don't find yourself in that situation. No
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be vulnerable. No, it's choosing who to be vulnerable with now.
Mm.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Choosing who to be vulnerable with.
Yes.
Choosing who is worth your energy, your time, and your attention before you go into it.
Yeah.
Not going into it and later realizing that you are sharing what is right with the wrong person.
That's why I said you're a position.
So
No,
I
that's why
feel
I said.
that that is what the value should do for you.
Yeah.
For you to know what
You-
Yorùbá ní pé wọn kì í tẹsẹ̀ sómi ká tó má ṣò ká tó má
I
kó
feel
tútù.
like when you are in that situation, I feel like it's different from where you are looking. Because me, I've been in that situation. I'm talking from experience. Like when even though I know that whatever you are saying now, maybe it's true, it's the truth. But when you are in that situation, this will not come.
See, let me tell you one thing. The issue we have is number one, we don't love ourselves enough. Number two, we are lazy.
So, okay, we've been talking about standard and we've been talking about expectation, preference. So, and now I want us to bounce off of each other and just like, tutu about, preference and what are the preference, that are setting us back. What are the standard that we should look out for? So, let's start from you.
As a perfect body shape. I used to be a big fan of flat tummy, no belly fat. The tummy must be extremely fat, this, blah, and the
Okay,
breasts,
what do you mean by you used to be?
Are you like it used to be one of my primary thing when you're looking for a woman. Once your tummy is not flat, I'm not interested.
So, you don't look for that anymore.
It's not is Alaye, calm down.
You should be calm down.
No,
And they ask you
no,
questions.
not be my preference. Now your preference.
And they ask you to say, okay, you said,
Is not a major factor anymore.
okay,
You understand? There are values that a woman can have that can overlook that part.
but that one's still there.
It did, but it's not primary, it's secondary.
Secondary, but it's still there.
Yeah, it's still did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my own height, so many I've seen many girls that will say that I don't want to be with someone that is 5'6", 5'7", 5'8".
Yeah.
And me, there's nobody to advocate for us, and I'll come here and advocate.
This kid is advocating.
Sometimes we are good, we are hungry, but it's just height. It's just
I don't speak to people that are saying that. You go and marry somebody that has height, but inside the brain is short.
yeah, of course.
You will understand.
Just stop. Let's stop pushing that agenda.
Yeah.
People that don't have that, no, they make sense too.
Man should be qualified with what is coming from the inside in terms of intellectual.
So what's the second one?
Second one will be high income.
And
It has to be 6 figures. That's no, 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 no.
no, like I was telling, I was watching one video maybe the first day, and I saw that guy, in a show, talking to the lady. Lady was saying that, oh, my husband or my boyfriend should make average of $500,000 in a month.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, okay. The guy said, if you have $10K in your account now, transfer it to me. I will give you back on in double fold. I'll give you back in double fold. That's 20,000. That's $20,000.
She know this.
If you do, so at times we have to,
Those that have unnecessary expectation most times are people that don't have what they are even expecting from people.
you understand,
Most of the time.
you get,
Those unrealistic expectations.
you get. So my second one,
That does not go that money is not good. Money is important too.
yeah, my second one will be appearance. At times, we just see. No, I know
But
that
that appearance, you have to be.
I have to specific. Yeah, I have to specific. No,
Looking good is okay.
see,
Maybe you are talking in terms of people saying designers or
yeah, see. What I know is that Gen Z, we that are Gen Z now, because I'm a Gen Z too. So we that are Gen Z now, you know, we like to be loud, and sometimes, I'm just advocating for myself. Yeah, I'm talking. No, I'm just advocating because those are the things that a lady will say that will say, oh, I don't want to be with him because he's. See, I like dressing low key. If you check my combo now, I have like plain like clothes that
I can
pushy,
attest to
listen.
that.
But I just like dressing, just look,
I
just
have
look.
shoes that I have not wear for the past 6 months.
That one no concern anybody. But I just like to wear my palm.
Wear on
Just
palm.
do
Then why
no
do you get the shoes in
no.
the first place?
If I'm going to out like a big outing,
Out
I'll
that
wear
you have
them.
not went to for the
But
past 6 months.
no, man, I just prefer to to. So don't judge the book by the cover. Why don't you so mine? That's how I say it. So see, I've had this experience. Let me tell you something. I've had this experience. When I was in school. You know, then I was using two phones. I was using one iPad and one Nokia. No, those Nokia touch hand. So and that day, I think they didn't bring light at no, they didn't bring light. So I was charging that other one at home, and I went to school with my small one. So I saw this girl, she's good looking, Then I don't have that speed of rejection, but now I stay on my lane now. But then I was doing, I was in school doing my thing. So I just walk up to her, I was like, you look fine, you look fresh, you look sexy, all those kind of thing. I, I help her up. She helped me up too. I was like, we are enjoying. The vibe is vibing. At the next thing, I just put out my phone there and give me a number. And she looked at me like this. She looked down. She just looked at me up and down. We want to collect my phone with a touchlight. Are you okay?
What's special about that?
Are you okay? She was asking me that. I brought
and what phone. Did you say? What did you say?
I said, give me your number now. So like